Good morning and welcome back to the Lobby Observer. I'm Luke Sullivan.
And I'm Basim Hussein.
As the winter season has come upon us, one of our most anticipated programs, recreation basketball, is officially underway with the draft having occurred last Sunday.
With the class of 2018 gone, some people are saying that this year's draft class lacks the talent that previous years had. It's uncertain who's going to carry the weight of certain players like Thomas Vondervellen and Chris Amador, but we here at the Lobby Observer think very differently.
Today, we will be interviewing the league director as well as multiple high-profile players from the league.
Here with Stephen Croft, the director of the program, is Ryan Gilbo.
Hi, I'm Ryan Gilbo here with Stephen Croft, who is the commissioner and a coach of the 2018 Rec Ball League. So, do you think being a coach and the commissioner could lead to some corruption?
You know, that was something that I was worried about. Randomly drawn, I got one of the early picks, but I actually moved myself later in the first round, gave myself a late pick just to try to avoid some of these claims. So,
Very smart move. How many players do we have this year?
this year we have 160 players in the league.
That's awesome. Is that about the same, more or less than last year?
I think last year we had slightly more. We had a few kids that had kind of signed up in advance, but I kind of tried to limit it at 10 kids per team this year instead of trying to get to those teams with 11.
Yeah. All right. So how do you think your team will do this year?
Oh, I mean, obviously we're going to win the championship. Actually, sorry, I got to correct myself on that one. The only thing I know how to do in the rec league is lose in the championship, so we're probably going to come in second this year.
All right. And who do you think your MVP prediction is?
My MVP, obviously, big-time employee of the rec department would be Keith Lander, Jonathan. Guy's going to be a stud this year. He's going to carry the team, get some wins.
You heard it here first. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thanks, Ryan. That's an interesting perspective.
Here's Caleb Brosnahan with the number one pick in the 2018 Rec Draft, Ryan French.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the first pick of the draft this year, Ryan French. So, Ryan, being the first pick of the draft, what impact do you think you'll have on the league this year?
Well, I think I'll be a dominant scorer for my team and hopefully average probably around 20 points a game. If my team needs me to score that many, I'll score that many. And I'm pretty confident, so.
And being on Team Capella, what do you think is going to be your strengths and your biggest struggle for the season?
Well, my team's actually pretty tall. I mean, I didn't know a lot of the kids going in, but after our first couple practices in our first game, we have a good inside game, so hopefully we can improve that. I mean, it needs some work, but the height's there, so hopefully we can get some points on the inside.
And what are your personal and team goals for the season?
I say team goals would probably be to go over 50%, win 50% of the games pretty much. And like I said earlier, my personal goals would be to score at least 20 points a game and help my team out in most ways that I can.
Okay, thanks, Ryan. Good luck with your season. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kayla. Fascinating comments from the Rec Ball star.
Now we have Audrey Sukup with seniors Jack McGinn and Pranava Kumar.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Ryan Nichols, senior superstar rec ball basketball player. So, Ryan, after the first couple of practices and games, how's your team looking?
Team looks great. After the first week, we were ranked number 1 in power rankings, but after our first big win, we got moved down to number 3. I completely disagree with it, and I think we're still the number 1 team, and I think we're going to win it all.
Okay. And what are some of your team strengths, and what are some of the things that you guys need to work on?
Team strengths, I'd say we have a great group of athletes. Weaknesses, with this athleticism, we need to figure out how to put the ball in the net, and that's kind of the main thing of basketball is score more points than the other team, and that's kind of what we need to work on.
Yeah. What team do you think is going to give you the biggest or hardest challenge this year?
Probably Team Barry. They got a tall group of guys, a good group of athletes too, but seeing their first game, they got a good press, they got good offense.
Yeah.
And I think a potential MVP candidate in Jackson Barry.
Yeah. And what are the goals for the rest of your season?
Well, I'm just going to throw some shade at a team who's been talking a lot of crap. A midway season goal is to beat Team Bersani and Team McCafferty because Peter Bersani thinks he's one of the best players in the league, and I have to squander his dreams. But overall, team goal, just to win a championship senior year, bring it home, and individual goal, just be the best team I can be to get my team to that championship.
right, thank you, Ryan. Back to you guys.
I sure am excited for the season.
Same with me. I can't wait to see who wins it all this year.
This is Luke Sullivan.
And Bosch Musan reporting for the Lobby Observer. We out.